London Heathrow Ground, November 953 Yankee Romeo Flight of 3, ready for pushback.
November 953 Yankee Romeo Flight of 3, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. November 953 Yankee Romeo Flight of 3. London Heathrow Ground, Delta 3314, ready for pushback.
Delta 3314, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Delta 3314. London Heathrow Ground, Boeing 226 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Boeing 226 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Boeing 226 Heavy. London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 974, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 right.
Speedbird 974, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
Pushback approved, Speedbird 974. London Heathrow Ground, Delta 72 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Delta 72 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Delta 72 Heavy. London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 439, request taxi to parking.
Speedbird 439, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, Speedbird 439. London Heathrow Ground, Charlie Papa Tango Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey, ready to taxi.
Charlie Papa Tango Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground, Boeing 226 Heavy, ready to taxi. London Heathrow Ground, Delta 72 Heavy, ready to taxi.
London Heathrow Ground, Air Force 7291, request taxi to parking.
London Heathrow Ground, November 953 Yankee Romeo Flight of 3, ready to taxi.
Boeing 226 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Boeing 226 Heavy.
November 953 Yankee Romeo Flight of 3, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready. Air Force 7291, taxi to parking. Delta 72 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 27 left, November 953 Yankee Romeo Flight of 3. Taxiing to runway 9 right, Delta 72 Heavy. London Heathrow Ground, Delta 456, ready for pushback.
Delta 456, pushback approved.
London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 974, ready to taxi to runway 9 right. Pushback approved, Delta 456.
Speedbird 974, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Speedbird 974. London Heathrow Ground, Infinite Flight 5375, request taxi to parking.
Infinite Flight 5375, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, Infinite Flight 5375.
London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 17, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 right.
London Heathrow Ground, Mike Yankee Sierra 017, request taxi to parking.
Speedbird 17 Super, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right. Mike Yankee Sierra 017, taxi to parking.
Pushback approved. Speedbird 17 Super.
Taxiing to parking. Mike Yankee Sierra 017. November 699 Mike Echo. Request frequency change. London Heathrow Ground. Category 001. Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 27 left. London Heathrow Ground. Delta 456. Ready to taxi to runway 27 right.
November 699 Mike Echo. Taxi to runway 9 left. Contact tower when ready. Delta 456. Taxi to runway 27 right. Contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground. Mike Yankee Sierra 013. Request taxi to parking. Taxiing to runway 27 right. Delta 456.
Mike Yankee Sierra 013. Taxi to parking.
Taxiing to runway 9 left. November 699 Mike Echo. Pushback approved. Category 001. Taxiing to parking. Mike Yankee Sierra 013.
Infinite Flight 2271, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow Ground on 121.7. Mike Yankee Sierra 035, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow Ground on 121.7. Mike Yankee Sierra 001, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow Ground on 121.7. Mike Yankee Sierra 002, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow Ground on 121.7. Canforce 346, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow Ground on 121.7.
London Heathrow Ground. Lufthansa 965 Heavy. Ready for pushback. Pushback approved. Lufthansa 965 Heavy.
Delta 1 Charlie Kilo Hotel 3 Alpha Delta, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow Ground on 121.7.
London Heathrow Ground. Delta 3314. Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 9 right. London Heathrow Ground. Category 001. Ready to taxi to runway 27 left.
Delta 3314. Pushback approved. Expect runway 9 right. Category 001. Taxi to runway 27 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 27 left. Category 001. Pushback approved. Delta 3314.
Mike Yankee Sierra 001, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow Ground on 121.7.
London Heathrow Ground. November 19 Kilo Lima. Ready for pushback.
November 19 Kilo Lima, pushback approved.
London Heathrow Ground. Speedbird 8995. Ready for pushback.
Speedbird 8995, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Speedbird 8995.
London Heathrow Ground. Lufthansa 965 Heavy. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Lufthansa 965 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right. Lufthansa 965 Heavy. London Heathrow Ground. Turkish 3442. Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 9 right.
Turkish 3442, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
Pushback approved. Turkish 3442. London Heathrow Ground. Marine 45. Ready for pushback.
London Heathrow Ground. November 19 Kilo Lima. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
November 19 Kilo Lima, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Marine 45, pushback approved.
London Heathrow Ground. Speedbird 680. Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 9 right. Pushback approved. Marine 45.
Etihad 680, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
London Heathrow Ground. Speedbird 8995. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right. London Heathrow Ground. Delta 3314. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Speedbird 8995, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Speedbird 8995. Taxiing to runway 9 right, Delta 3314.
London Heathrow ground. Fat Albert 822. Ready for pushback.
Fat Albert 822, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Etihad 680. Pushback approved. Fat Albert 822. London Heathrow ground. Turkish 3442. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
London Heathrow ground, Infinite Flight 2271, ready for pushback.
Turkish 3442, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Infinite Flight 2271, pushback approved.
Taxiing to runway 9 right. Turkish 3442.
London Heathrow ground, Philippines 721, ready for pushback.
Philippines 721, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Infinite Flight 2271.
Romeo Kilo Sierra India, pushback approved.
London Heathrow ground, China Southern 112, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 left.
London Heathrow ground. Etihad 680. Ready to taxi.
Etihad 680, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right. Etihad 680.
Pushback approved. China Southern 112.
Lima India Papa India 007, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow ground on 121.7.
London Heathrow ground, Speedbird 767, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 left.
Mike Yankee Sierra 001, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow ground on 121.7. Speedbird 767, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
London Heathrow ground, Philippines 721, ready to taxi to runway 27 right.
Philippines 721, taxi to runway 27 right, contact tower when ready.
Stand by. Etihad 680.
Taxiing to runway 27 right, Philippines 721. Pushback approved, Speedbird 767. Philippines 721, correction, stand by.
Delta 1 Charlie Kilo Hotel 3 Alpha Delta, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow ground on 121.7.
London Heathrow ground, Philippines 721, ready to taxi to runway 27 left.
Philippines 721, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready. Delta Alpha Golf Tango Bravo, you're welcome.
London Heathrow ground, Air Force 238, ready to taxi.
London Heathrow ground. Turkish 3442. Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 9 right.
Air Force 238, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Air Force 238.
Turkish 3442, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
London Heathrow ground. Fat Albert 822. Ready to taxi.
Fat Albert 822, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow ground, Speedbird 767, ready to taxi to runway 9 left.
Speedbird 767, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow ground, China Southern 112, ready to taxi. Taxiing to runway 9 left, Speedbird 767. London Heathrow ground, China Southern 112, ready to taxi to runway 9 right. London Heathrow ground, Etihad 160, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 right.
China Southern 112, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow ground, November 900 Bravo Kilo, ready for pushback, requesting runway 27 left.
Etihad 160, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
Taxiing to runway 27 left, China Southern 112.
November 900 Bravo Kilo, pushback approved, expect runway 27 left.
Pushback approved, Etihad 160.
Air Force 77, you're on an active airport, please contact London Heathrow ground on 121.7.
London Heathrow Ground, Air 477, request taxi to parking.
London Heathrow Ground, Turkish 3442, ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Air 477, taxi to parking.
London Heathrow Ground, November 699 Mike Echo, ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Turkish 3442, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to parking, Air 477. Taxiing to runway 9 right, November 699 Mike Echo. Thank you, good day, China Southern 112.
China Southern 112, you're welcome.
London Heathrow Ground, November 445 Papa Sierra, ready to taxi. London Heathrow Ground, Edited 160, ready to taxi to runway 9 right. Thank you, good day, China Southern 112.
November 445 Papa Sierra, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready. Etihad 160, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 left, November 445 Papa Sierra. London Heathrow Ground, November 445 Papa Sierra, ready for pushback. Taxiing to runway 9 right, Edited 160.
November 445 Papa Sierra, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
Pushback approved, November 445 Papa Sierra. London Heathrow Ground, November 900 Bravo Kilo, ready to taxi to runway 27 left.
November 900 Bravo Kilo, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 27 left, November 900 Bravo Kilo. London Heathrow Ground, Romeo Kilo Sierra India, ready for pushback.
Romeo Kilo Sierra India, pushback approved.
London Heathrow Ground, Kilo Lima Mike 232, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 right.
Kilo Lima Mike 232, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
Pushback approved, Kilo Lima Mike 232. Pushback approved, Romeo Kilo Sierra India.
London Heathrow Ground, Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta, request taxi to parking.
Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta.
London Heathrow Ground, New Zealand 108, ready for pushback.
New Zealand 108, pushback approved.
Edited 160, request frequency change. Pushback approved, Speedbird 117.
Etihad 160, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Edited 160. China Southern 112, correction, stand by.
London Heathrow Ground, Air 47291, ready for pushback.
Air 47291, pushback approved.
London Heathrow Ground, Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 71, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 left.
China Southern 112, correction, stand by. London Heathrow Ground, Sierra Whiskey India Sierra 001, ready for pushback.
Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 71, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
London Heathrow Ground, Whiskey November 1994, request taxi to parking.
Whiskey November 1994, taxi to parking. Sierra Whiskey India Sierra 001, pushback approved.
Taxiing to parking, Whiskey November 1994.
London Heathrow Ground, Cattery 999, ready for pushback. London Heathrow Ground, November 857 Victor Echo, request taxi to parking.
Speedbird 809, taxi to parking. November 857 Victor Echo, taxi to parking.
Pushback approved. Air Force 7291.
Taxiing to parking, November 857 Victor Echo.
Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 71, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 left, Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 71. London Heathrow Ground, Air Force 7291, ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Air Force 7291, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
China Southern 112, correction, stand by.
Papa 00 November Alpha November 1, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Papa 00 November Alpha November 1. Pushback approved, Saudia 999.
China Southern 112, stand by. Giant 380 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
November 699 Mike Echo, request frequency change.
November 699 Mike Echo, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Speedbird 117, request frequency change. Taxiing to runway 9 right, November 699 Mike Echo. London Heathrow Ground, Saudia 999, ready to taxi to runway 9 right. London Heathrow Ground, Air France 21, request taxi to parking.
London Heathrow Ground, SkyWest 378 Super, ready for pushback.
London Heathrow Ground, Qatari 999, ready to taxi.
SkyWest 378 Super, pushback approved. Qatari 999, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 left, Qatari 999.
Air France 21, taxi to parking. Saudia 999, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Qatari 999, request frequency change. Taxiing to parking, Air France 21.
Pushback approved, SkyWest 378 Super. London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 368, ready for pushback. London Heathrow Ground, SkyWest 378 Super, ready to taxi.
Speedbird 117, request frequency change.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, SkyWest 378 Super.
Taxiing to runway 9 left, Qatari 999.
Speedbird 368, pushback approved. Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 635, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
Pushback approved, Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 635. London Heathrow Ground, Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 635, ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 635, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground, Romeo Yankee Romeo 018, ready to taxi. London Heathrow Ground, Romeo Yankee Romeo 018, request taxi to parking.
London Heathrow Ground, November 46 Bravo Tango, ready for pushback.
Romeo Yankee Romeo 018, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready. Romeo Yankee Romeo 018, taxi to parking. November 46 Bravo Tango, pushback approved.
London Heathrow Ground, Giant 380 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Romeo Oscar Alpha India Romeo 635.
London Heathrow Ground, Charlie Papa Tango Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey, ready to taxi.
Giant 380 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Saudia 999, request frequency change. Taxiing to runway 9 right, Giant 380 Heavy.
Delta 132, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right. Saudia 999, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Saudia 999. Taxiing to runway 27 left, Charlie Papa Tango Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey.
Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
London Heathrow Ground, Delta 132, ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right. Delta 132, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Delta 132. Pushback approved. Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta. London Heathrow Ground. Air Force 22 flight of 2. Ready to taxi. London Heathrow Ground. Speedbird 368. Ready to taxi.
Air Force 22 flight of 2, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Speedbird 368, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right. Air Force 22 flight of 2. Taxiing to runway 9 right. Speedbird 368. Delta 132, request frequency change.
London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 778, ready for pushback.
Delta 132, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Speedbird 778, pushback approved.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Delta 132, London Heathrow Ground, Lufthansa 887, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 left. London Heathrow Ground, Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta, ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Lufthansa 887, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
Pushback approved, Lufthansa 887, taxiing to runway 9 right, Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta.
London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 974, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 right. Pushback approved, Speedbird 974. London Heathrow Ground, November 05 Lima Kilo, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 right. Pushback approved, Speedbird 778.
November 05 Lima Kilo, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
Pushback approved, November 05 Lima Kilo. London Heathrow Ground, Delta 7, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 left.
Delta 7, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
Pushback approved, Delta 7.
London Heathrow Ground, Lufthansa 887, ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 887, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground, Lufthansa 887, ready to taxi. Taxiing to runway 9 right, Lufthansa 887.
London Heathrow Ground, Virgin 88, ready for pushback.
Virgin 88, pushback approved.
London Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 974, ready to taxi to runway 9 right. London Heathrow Ground, November 05 Lima Kilo, ready to taxi to runway 9 right. Pushback approved, Virgin 88.
Speedbird 974, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground, Blue 116, ready for pushback.
Blue 116, pushback approved. November 05 Lima Kilo, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground, Air China 735 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, November 05 Lima Kilo.
Air China 735 Heavy, pushback approved. Speedbird 778, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved, Air China 735 Heavy.
London Heathrow Ground, Delta 7, ready to taxi to runway 9 left.
London Heathrow Ground, Air China 735 Heavy, ready to taxi.
Delta 7, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 left, Delta 7.
Air China 735 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground, Virgin 88, ready to taxi.
Virgin 88, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Air China 735 Heavy.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Virgin 88. London Heathrow ground, Vueling 16, ready to taxi.
Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta, request frequency change.
Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Speedbird 778, request frequency change.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Tango Bravo India Romeo Delta.
Vueling 16, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 27 left, Vueling 16.
Speedbird 778, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Speedbird 778.
London Heathrow ground, Sierra Papa India Romeo India Tango, ready to taxi to runway 9 left.
Sierra Papa India Romeo India Tango, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 left, Sierra Papa India Romeo India Tango.
London Heathrow ground, Speedbird 2216 Super, ready for pushback.
Speedbird 2216 Super, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Speedbird 2216 Super.
Air China 735 Heavy, request frequency change.
Air China 735 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow ground, Air China 735 Heavy, ready to taxi. London Heathrow ground, Air China 735 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Air China 735 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Air China 735 Heavy. Thank you, good day, Air China 735 Heavy.
London Heathrow ground, Speedbird 101, request taxi to parking.
Speedbird 101, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, Speedbird 101. London Heathrow ground, Airbus 266, ready for pushback.
Airbus 266, pushback approved.
London Heathrow ground, Emirates 134, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 left.
Pushback approved, Airbus 266.
I'm sorry, Emirates 134.
Emirates 134, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
London Heathrow ground, Emirates 134, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 left. London Heathrow ground, Emirates 134, ready for pushback, requesting runway 9 right.
Emirates 134, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
Pushback approved, Emirates 134.
November 05 Lima Kilo, request frequency change.
November 05 Lima Kilo, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow ground, Airbus 266, ready to taxi to runway 9 right. Taxiing to runway 9 left, November 05 Lima Kilo. London Heathrow ground, November 619 Golf X-ray, ready for pushback, requesting runway 27 left.
Airbus 266, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. November 619 Golf Capital X-ray, pushback approved, expect runway 27 left.
Taxiing to runway 9 right, Airbus 266. Pushback approved. November 619 Golf X-ray. London Heathrow Ground. Virgin 3810. Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 9 right.
London Heathrow Ground. Emirates 134. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Virgin 3810, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right. Emirates 134, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved. Virgin 3810.
Taxiing to runway 9 right. Emirates 134.
London Heathrow Ground. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Golf Lima Lima Yankee flight of 10. Ready for pushback.
India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Golf Lima Lima Yankee flight of 10, pushback approved.
London Heathrow Ground. Speedbird 2216 Super. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
London Heathrow Ground. Easy 252. Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 9 right.
Virgin 2216 Heavy, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Easy 252, pushback approved, expect runway 9 right.
Taxiing to runway 9 right. Speedbird 2216 Super.
Pushback approved. Easy 252.
Pushback approved. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Golf Lima Lima Yankee flight of 10. London Heathrow Ground. November 455 Tango X-ray. Request taxi to parking.
November 455 Tango Capital X-ray, taxi to parking.
London Heathrow Ground. Speedbird 561. Ready for pushback.
Taxiing to runway 27 left. November 619 Golf X-ray. London Heathrow Ground. Virgin 3810. Ready to taxi.
Virgin 3810, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Delta 7. Request frequency change.
Delta 7, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Delta 7. Request frequency change.
Delta 7, taxi to runway 27 right, contact tower when ready.
Delta 7. Request frequency change.
Delta 7, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready.
London Heathrow Ground. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Golf Lima Lima Yankee flight of 10. Ready to taxi.
London Heathrow Ground. Speedbird 561. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Speedbird 561, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready. Echo Alpha Sierra Yankee 8325 Super, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Echo Alpha Sierra Yankee 8325 Super.
London Heathrow Ground. Swiss 679. Request taxi to parking.
Swiss 679, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking. Swiss 679. London Heathrow Ground. Emirates 101. Ready for pushback. Requesting runway 9 left.
Emirates 101, pushback approved, expect runway 9 left.
London Heathrow Ground. Echo Alpha Sierra Yankee 8325 Super. Ready to taxi.
Pushback approved. Emirates 101.
Echo Alpha Sierra Yankee 8325 Super, taxi to runway 27 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 27 left. Echo Alpha Sierra Yankee 8325 Super.
Thank you. Good day. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Golf Lima Lima Yankee flight of 10.
London Heathrow Ground. Lufthansa 696. Ready for pushback.
Lufthansa 696, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Lufthansa 696.
London Heathrow Ground. Quality 38. Ready for pushback. London Heathrow Ground. Emirates 101. Ready to taxi to runway 9 left.
Quality 38, pushback approved. Emirates 101, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved. Quality 38. Taxiing to runway 9 left. Emirates 101.
Speedbird 561. Request frequency change. London Heathrow Ground. Easy 252. Ready to taxi to runway 9 right.
Speedbird 561, taxi to runway 9 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 left. Speedbird 561.
Easy 252, taxi to runway 9 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right. Easy 252. London Heathrow Ground. Lufthansa 696. Ready to taxi to runway 9.